Joshua chapter 15. Boundaries of Judah. The lot for the tribe of Judah by their clans fell toward the boundary of Edom, the wilderness of Zin in the Negev, in the extreme south. Their southern boundary ran from the end of the Salt Sea, from the tongue of land that faces the Negev, and went southward below the pass of Akrabim, across through Zin, up to a point south of Kadesh Barnea, across to Hezron, and up to Adar. From there, looping around Karka, it crossed to Azman and then joined the Wadi of Egypt, before coming out at the sea. This is your southern boundary. The eastern boundary was the Salt Sea, as far as the mouth of the Jordan. The northern boundary climbed northward, from the tongue of the sea, toward the mouth of the Jordan, up to Beth Hogla, and ran north of Beth Araba, up to Eben Bohan ben Reuben. Thence the boundary climbed to Debir, north of the valley of Acre, in the direction of the Gilgal that faces the pass of Adumim. On the south side of the Wadi, from there it crossed to the waters of En Shemesh and emerged at En Rogel, climbing again to the valley of Ben Hinnom, on the southern flank of the Jebusites. That is, Jerusalem. The boundary rose to the top of the mountain at the northern end of the valley of Rephaim, which bounds the valley of Hinnom on the west. From the top of the mountain it ran to the fountain of waters of Nephtoah, extended to the cities of Mount Ephron, and continued to Baalah, or Kiriath Jearim. From Baalah the boundary curved westward to Mount Seir, and passed north of the ridge of Mount Jearim, that is, Ches Alon. It descended to Beth Shemesh, and ran across to Timnah. It then extended along the northern flank of Ekron, continued through Shikharon, and across to Mount Baalah. From there to include Jabneel, before it came out at the sea. The western boundary was the Great Sea and its coast. This was the complete boundary of the Judahites by their clans. Conquest by Caleb. As the Lord had commanded, Joshua gave Caleb, son of Jephunneh, a portion among the Judahites, namely, Kiriath Arba. Arba was the father of Anak, that is, Hebron. And Caleb dispossessed from there the 3 Anakim, the descendants of Anak, Sheshai, Ahiman, and Talmah. From there he marched up against the inhabitants of Debir, which was formerly called Kiriath Sepher. Caleb said, to the man who attacks Kiriath Sepher and captures it, I will give my daughter Aksa in marriage. Othniel captured it, the son of Caleb's brother Kenaz. So Caleb gave him his daughter Aksa in marriage. When she came to him, she induced him to ask her father for some land. Then, as she alighted from the donkey, Caleb asked her, What do you want? She answered, Give me a present, since you have assigned to me land in the Negev. Give me also pools of water. So he gave her the upper and the lower pools. Cities of Judah. This is the heritage of the tribe of Judahites by their clans. The cities of the tribe of the Judahites in the extreme southern district toward Edom were Kabzeel, Eder, Jagur, Kena, Dimonah, Adada, Kadesh, Hazor, and Ithnan, Ziph, Telem, Belath, Hazor Hadadah, and Kirioth Hezron, that is, Hazor, Ammam, Shema, Moladah. Hazargada, Heshman, Bethpeled, Hazarshual, Beersheba, and Beziotia. Baalah, Iim, Izem. El-Talad, Chisil, Hormah. Ziklag, Madmannah, Sansannah. Lebaoth, Shilham, and Rimmon. A total of 29 cities with their villages. In the Shephelah, Eshtaol, Zorah, Ashna. Zanoah, in Ganim, Tapwah, Inam. Jarmuth, Adullam, Sakat, Azekah. Sha'araim, Adadheim, Gadira. And Gadirathaim, 14 cities and their villages. Zanan, Hadashah, Migdalgad. Dilian, Mizpeh, Joktheel. Lachish, Bozkath, Eglon. Kaban, Lamas, Chitlish. Gedroth, Beth-Dagon, Nama. And Makkedah, 16 cities and their villages. Libnah, Ether, Ashan. Ephta, Ashna, Nezib. Keilah, Achzib, and Mareshah. 9 cities and their villages. Ekron and its towns and villages. From Ekron to the sea, all the towns that lie alongside Ashdod, and their villages. Ashdod and its towns and villages. Gaza and its towns and villages. As far as the Wadi of Egypt. And the coast of the Great Sea. In the mountain regions, Shamir, Jatir, Sakah. Dana, Kiriath-Sunnah, that is, Debir. Anab, Eshtemoa, Anam. Goshen, Halan, and Gilo. 11 cities and their villages. Arab, Duma, Eshan. Janam, Beth-Tapwah, Aphekah. Humta, Kiriath-Arba, that is, Hebron, and Zair. 9 cities and their villages. Mon, Carmel, Ziph, Judah. Jezreel, Jokdeam, Zanoah. Cain, Gibeah, and Timnah. 10 cities and their villages. Halhul, Beth-zur, Gedir. Ma'arath, Bethanath, and Eltekon. 6 cities and their villages. Tekoa, Ephrathah, that is, Bethlehem, Pir, Etam, Kulam. Tatam, Zors, Karim, Galim, Beta-ur, and Minoko. 11 cities and their villages. Kiriath-Baal, that is, Kiriath-Jearim. And Rabbah, 2 cities and their villages. In the wilderness, Beth-araba, Middin, Sekakah. Nibshan, Ir-Hamlah, and Engedi. 6 cities and their villages. But the Jebusites who lived in Jerusalem, the Judahites could not dispossess. So the Jebusites dwell in Jerusalem, beside the Judahites to the present day.